This one video is going to help you with three things: making more money, and making a lot more money. This simple system that we use on X, which was formerly Twitter, is the exact reason why me and my clients have been able to generate over six figures in online business revenue. If you want to build a personal brand in 2025, or if you have plans on building a personal brand and monetizing it, this is the only video that you'll need. Now, don't watch this video if you want to be a creator, if you want to go viral overnight, if you want thousands of views and all of that stuff, and you want a lot of engagement on your tweets. Don't watch this video, because this is only targeted towards you if you want to make more money with your business, if you want to grow your personal brand in aspect of the revenue, in the aspect of only revenue numbers, not numbers, like not followers, all of those vanity metrics, none of those. Okay, just watch this video if you love making more money, and if you would be open to making more money with your personal brand on X. Okay, now all of the wannabe creators, all of the wannabe personal brand builders who just wanted to go viral have skipped this video, preferably. And chances are, if you're still watching this, you love making money and you want to make more through your brand on X or Twitter, whatever you call it. This video is going to cover almost everything that you'll ever need to get more money and to make more money from X. Setting up your profile with the intention of getting more business, creating content that builds trust with your audience, which is potential clients, and thirdly, how can you get more inbound leads, how can you cold outreach, how can you do all of that stuff so that your business shoots up. There's going to be a presentation link in the description where you can go over every topic that we are going to cover in this video. Let's get right into it. Let's make more money. I'll see you soon. So we are live. Let's get started right away. How to start creating content on X and generate leads for your business. This video is the ultimate guide that you need to start building your personal brand and grow your income. It covers literally everything from optimizing your profile to creating great content to using ads and automation to scale your lead generation efforts, and by the end, you'll have a complete roadmap for turning your expertise into a steady stream of new business opportunities. I'm not going to be a corporate pitch deck presenter, but this is what it is. Also, just a prerequisite: if you have low attention span and you hate making money, leave this video ASAP, because it's going to teach you how to make money. It's going to teach you how to make more income through just a single source, which is X and content creation on X. And if you have low attention span, like if you have an attention span of goldfish, you are constantly scrolling reels in your mom's basement, just skip this video ASAP. Okay, but if you love making more money and providing for the people that you care about, stay till the end. I'm going to give you a blueprint on how I made my first $1,000 and scale from there using Money X for leads. Okay, so the first thing I want to make very clear is that your only motive through creating content or through creating content on X specifically for this video is to make more money, and creating content is just a medium that is going to get you more prospects, that is going to get you more leads, that is going to eventually get you more clients. And your personal brand is just a system that you are building to scale your business. Always remember that. And your profile setup, like I'll give you my profile setup that gets me more leads from X. I forgot to put the screenshot here, but it's okay. And one thing I want to make very clear is that you can either become a content creator or you can become a businessman. Why not both? Now, the first thing is content creators, like typical content creators, what they care about is going viral, getting more engagement, getting more likes, getting more followers. That's all they care about. Okay, they don't care about authority, they don't care about trust, nothing of that sort. And they simply, like businessmen, like if you are a businessman, if you're a founder, if you're a CEO, you care about getting more leads, you care about getting more customers, you care about getting more sales, you care about getting more prospects and more sales calls booked. That is what you care about. That is what you should, essentially care about in the first place. Now, why do I push content creation on X so much? Like all of my clients create content on X. I've been creating content on X for the past 3 years. And why do I push it so much?
The first thing is content creation is the easiest on X. Like you just need to write something, hit the post button, boom, you're a content creator now. It's as simple as that. For Instagram, for YouTube, the process is a bit more bumpy. It's like record a video, then like you write a script, shoot the video, then edit, all of the like create a presentation and all of this sort, right? But on X, it's just you have a thought, you have something valuable to share, post it. Write it down, articulate it in a good way, post it. Okay, so let's get started with what type of content to create and what is the advantage of X. I'll get towards the point, I'll get to the making sales point, but you need to know this, okay? The first thing, you need to post three types of posts only, which is value, personal, and authority, okay? Value posts are simply how-to guides, are problem solving. There's some kind of educational value that the reader gets from your post. That is essentially what a value post is. Personal post is basically just you building your personal brand, you telling stories, you sharing some snippets out of your life. That is what personal posts consist of. Authority posts, on the other hand, are competence posts. Like they show that okay, people can trust you. They prove that people can trust you with the knowledge, with the value that you provide, with whatever it is that you are writing about. Authority posts are the most important piece of the puzzle because they are the ones that are going to get you leads, and like specifically inbound leads on autopilot. So that is the most important. Secondly, you just have to write it down. It's not that tough, right? So like the advantage of X is just that. It's like you just have to write it down. You just have to articulate it in a better manner than what you do, like just not just random gibberish, but you just have to format it, paste, done. It's done. You're creating content now. And the most important thing, you master the skill of writing, which is again a high income skill. Not everybody knows how to write well, and if you know how to write, well, you're going to make a lot of money, okay? So even if you are a beginner, even if you are not a business owner just as of yet, you are mastering the most foundational skill of all of the skills there are, which is used in almost everything, which is writing. Writing is the most important skill anybody can learn, and it's high income as well. It's high value skill, right? The last thing, networking element of X is absolutely insane. I've worked with founders who run the top SaaS venture studios in USA, who have worked with OpenAI. I've worked with founders who have direct ties and direct relationships with OpenAI and the top multi-billion-dollar companies in the world. Why? Just because I decided to start writing on X and start creating content, start building my own personal brand, and get started with whatever value it is that I'm going to share. Okay, for all of you impatient folks, here we are. The one thing that is needed to get clients and sales from X. If you're impatient, this is what the formula is. Posting consistently and showing competence. That's the only thing. Okay? Like I'll obviously go a bit deeper than this, but that's the only thing that matters. You need to post consistently. Of course, you need to get better at posting consistently with consistency. But alongside that, you also need to show competence, which is the third type of content that we talked about. This is the one, authority content, okay? There are 4 things that I want you to do in order to get more sales or clients for your business. The first thing is engaging with the ICP, which is an ideal client profile. What you need to do is very simple. You just need to respond to comments, whatever comments that you get on your own posts, and treat it like a basic human conversation, okay? Like don't get too spiraled up into the way of overthinking, over analyzing conversations. So what do I say next? Just treat it like a human conversation. Like treat it how you would talk to a friend, because that's exactly what we're doing here, right? Like this is a social media platform, right? You're being social here. This is exactly how you should emulate real life conversations, just in the form of text. That's all it is, okay? Don't overcomplicate this. This is the easiest way to gain trust and build rapport. The second thing, if you have a SaaS, if you have a product, especially like if you have a digital product, if you have a SaaS or anything like that, you have to show the problem first, because if people are not aware of the problem, they are not going to buy. Present your solution, okay? Present whatever, like your product or whatever it is that you have made, like to solve the problem. And the end goal should be getting their email, because once you get their email, you know that they have enough trust with, like they have build that initial, like, you have broken the ice, and now you're ready to basically get into their, like, back of the mind, and like get started with pitching your product, whatever it is, whatever your solution is. The third and the fourth thing are very important. If you are an agency owner, if you are someone who's like a freelancer who works directly with clients, DMs are the gold mine. It is the best way to get more clients. It's the best way to get attention of prospects, because almost every sale happens in the DMs, right? It's not like nobody's gonna buy like, a one-on-one service package from you just because you commented on their post or something like that. You have to build that initial, trust by commenting, by engaging with their content, and once that ice breaks, you have to get into their DMs. Follow-ups will make you more money. Follow-ups are going to make you a lot of money. Okay, follow up like it's your full-time job, and annoy the prospects, get into their nerves until they block you. This is what the solution is. This is what the formula is. Follow-ups are where the money is hidden. Okay, you DM a prospect, you follow up maybe once and they don't respond, you just give up on them, that okay, I'm not gonna get this client. It's not the way to go. If you want to make serious money, you have to follow up like crazy. It's like you should follow up like it's your full-time job. Okay.
So I know the lighting is a bit shitty here, but just maybe just adjust for a while, because you're only seeing me in that little corner of the screen. So I don't think it should be much of a problem. Also, I got this for myself. Can you see it? How do I? Okay, it's focusing now, right? I'll enlarge the screen here. Just a bit of a desk kind of addition, and let's get into the video. Okay, so the topic is how to outreach effortlessly. See, you have to outreach if you want to get clients. Okay, but if you don't have enough time, you can either hire us and start building your personal brand alongside sending hundreds of DMs every single day, so that the chances of you landing more clients, landing more customers, more sales goes high, right? Or you can spend some, like, a good amount of money on tools that let you send cold DMs in bulk but won't work without content. Okay, if you're sending automations, if you have set up automations in your agency, or if you have a SaaS, if you're a freelancer, it all works great until you post content on a daily basis. If you don't, then it's not going to work as well, because people don't have a reason to trust you. People need a reason to trust you. People need a reason to kind of have that connection with you, that they know that whatever it is that you're doing, it's great and it's going to work for their business. Okay, so that's the thing. Content, trust again, and then DMs. This is how the funnel should work. This is how the pipeline should go about. You should post content so that you build trust with your target audience. Then after building that that initial trust, you start sending out DMs. So when you send DMs, like whatever, like it's maybe 10 DMs a day, maybe 20. Some people, like, what I like to do is I manually DM 5 to 10 people a day, and on top of that I have my automations as well. So that's kind of something that I do. Okay, in my agency, you can just copy that as well, or if you have a set system for yourself, it's great. And outreach compounds. Like, by the way, like it's 5 DMs a day is 150 plus people who you have a conversation with in a month, and you likely close 2 to 3 clients if you prospect well enough. Prospecting is just scouting for good quality leads. That's just what it is. Okay, all right, getting customers on your product. If you have like a digital product or a SaaS, this is the playbook that is going to work for you. I've gotten thousands of sales on my digital products, all because I ran a working system consistently. What is it? I'll tell you. You have a SaaS. If you have a SaaS, start with one single problem only. Even if it's a digital product, same goes for it. Start with one problem, and then you have to scale as, like, when you start hitting from multiple angles at once, when you start building multiple solutions to multiple problems, that is when you scale. But when you start, there should only be one single problem that you solve. Okay, there should be only one thing you should be optimizing for, which is one problem, one specific niche, and one target. That's all. Okay, second is prioritizing trust and proof. More people buy because they trust you and know whatever it is that you're providing is gonna be good, if not great, and have proof that your product works. Not because they necessarily have a need. Think about it. How many times have you in real life, not a digital product or a course or anything else, anything related to business, you have purchased something just because you trust the seller, not the seller. You trust the guy who's selling it. You know that the kind of value he or she provides is gonna be good, and you just buy it. But there's no necessarily there's no need as such, but you still purchased it because you know it's gonna be good. The same applies to the digital world as well. Marketing it like crazy. If you are shy, you're probably broke. As simple as that. Market your product as your life depends on it, because guess what? It really does. Marketing your product, your life depends on it. If you don't market your product, someone else will market theirs and they'll beat you. Your competition is gonna beat you just because they are marketing, and they are shameless about promoting their product or their services. As simple as that. And create content that solves one problem at a time and hit it with different pain points and angles. I've already covered it, so I don't think I need to go through it again. But yeah, that's about it. If you want to get customers on your product, it might be a digital product, it might be a SaaS. Now let's talk about some common blockers. If you're creating content on X, or if you're a businessman, if you're a founder who's trying to get into personal branding and all of that stuff, these are some common mistakes. These are some common blockers that you need to avoid. First is overcomplicating content. Keep your message very simple and very clear. Speak directly to one person, like to a single person. Speak directly to your audience. If there's background noise, I'm very sorry for it. I'll try to cut it out in the editing, but it's okay. I apologize. Second, consistency is key. So many founders, what they do is they just post for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month, and then they disappear. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve your business as well. You need to stay consistent. You need to show up daily, because, as I said in the past as well, it's going to compound. Okay, your progress is going to compound. Your actions are going to compound over time. So act as if if every single day matters, because it does. You have to become social if you want to grow on a social media platform. Isn't that obvious? If you are not engaging with like other people who are creating content in the same niche as you, who are like you, who have not been into conversations, if you're not been engaging with your friends, building your network and all of that stuff, you are not going to win. Or at least your competition who's doing the same stuff, like they are engaging, they are networking, they're making friends, they are going to beat you. Very this is like the most easiest thing you can do. Just get into more conversations, just reply to people, just talk to people. As simple as that. And if you're not doing this, it's gonna be very hard for you. The last thing is relying on one source. Okay, you have to combine multiple business angles. This is kind of like for someone who's already at a level where they have earned some money, they are doing well enough, they know how the game works, they have systems that they execute on daily, and they are getting results. But if you're at that stage, I would suggest you combine multiple business angles, like a digital product, a coaching business, DFY service, a community, all of that stuff. Combine it so that your revenue can get maximized, and you maximize the potential you have as a content creator, as a personal brand builder who is a founder as well. Now, this is only for you if you have a consistent source of income, if your business is doing decent, if you have the resources to spend on someone like me, if you want to save 30 plus hours a week and stop losing another tens of thousands of dollars just because you aren't creating content, just because you don't have a personal brand, this is for you. I have been building my own brand for 3 years now. 3 years and counting, and I have made multiple six figure, not just for me but for my clients as well. We handle every single thing about your personal brand: funnels, landing pages, conversations, DMs, engagement, content, everything. You finally stop losing to your competitors who are pumping out content like crazy. They are beating you. They are well ahead of the curve. Why? Because they are creating content, they are pumping it like anything. It's like their life depends on it. Okay. And if you want to get people begging to pay you, this is a real experience. One of my first clients in my agency, people were literally begging him in the DMs, in the conversations, that bro, just create a digital product around this. I'm gonna pay you right now. Just give me the first access to it. I want it ASAP. This is a real experience. I'm not lying to you. This is what the clients who we have inside our agency have been experiencing. People have been experiencing. Like, people are literally begging them to pay and like just get something from their expertise, from their authority. And if you want to watch your business blow up and you cut out all the manual work that is needed to finally grow your personal brand and stop losing to your competition. If this is you, I've attached a type form below in the description. There's a few questions. There's a simple type form. You can book a call from there as well, and let's have a chat about this. All right. Okay. Let me speak to you directly. If you are someone who thinks that they are losing to the race of content and this, like, the game of content, and watching competitors blow up, like watching other personal brands blow up on platforms like Twitter, like Instagram, LinkedIn, and all of that stuff, and you've been thinking of taking action, if you've been thinking of finally executing and finally starting like your own personal brand, stop losing thousands of dollars just because you don't have an online presence, this is going to be for you. I have because all of the people who are not serious yet, okay, all of the people who were just here for the short, cheap dopamine stuff have left. And this section, if you're watching this section, you're very special. You have that kind of you have that patience, you have that resilience, you know how, like, what kind of value you're getting from this video, okay? And if you're that person, I want to personally work with you one-on-one. We're going to build your personal brand. We're going to build your online presence. We're going to build your sales funnels. We're going to build your landing pages. We're going to build your email list, almost everything there is. And all of the things that I covered inside this video, we're going to do it for you and work with you on this together, okay? So if you are someone like that, DM me on Instagram, DM me on X. You can just book a call below. There's a calendar link inside the description. Let's have a chat about it. Let's talk more about it. I'll see you there, okay? I'll not waste much of your time. I know your time is very valuable. Chances are, if you're watching this video until the end, you're very selective about the content that you watch. So I appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the call soon. Take care.